Hello, ahoy there. I am Tiny Pirate and I'm just living in my little tiny rocket here. Should probably get out, put it back in my pocket. So many busy little things have been happening. So many little tiny wonderful things. First of all, we are already and fighting to do our Deep Space Science 3 build. But first of all, or research, I just want to show you something. We have now got a lot of these sort of Naqua type long range ferries, and I've spec'd out a few more, a couple more of these little barges. So if we actually look at the surface, for example, you can see they're pretty much stuck unloading, to be honest. We now have hit saturation. We've got so much ore coming back. We've backed up on plate. I doubled or increased the amount of this coming in because it's quite a bit of a bind on us. But as you can see, we're just cranking away. It's very good. Where is the other one that's down here? So yep, down here as well. Busy. So that is all very good news because it means we've been able to, here we go, look, more plate is coming up, all that stuff. We've been able to generate Deep Space Science 3. In fact, it looks like we have 20,000 of it just lying around in boxes. One of the reasons it wasn't working before was because I didn't put the green wire on the catalog. It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, we'll just forget about that one. I've also gone through and done a little bit more tidying on... I've done a little bit more tidying of the networks, electric networks. I removed all the turrets from rows, and I've removed most of the power switches, both of which can be FPS, UPS hogs. So that's looking a little better. Thank you, Blackbird, for the advice there. And one of the other things I have done, if I just zip back to the map, you will see a whole new little wing. Up here we've got about 2 million Naqua, but over here we have got 10 million. So that's like 15-ish million all up. And if we look here, you'll see I've built a whole, like a tiny base, a tiny wee base. Now so this is just going really well. We now have about, there's a whole bunch of unnamed. So if I start from here, you can see we've got 16 of these long range lick, kite, tin can, all of these. There's so many of them. There's about 16 running at any one time, which is just brilliant. So I figured it was much easier just to park a vessel in here and just feed them direct from the mines than it was to ship everything back and forth and try and deconflict it all the way back at base. So that's probably the future if I do need to expand. But honestly, I think we're in a really good space. The only thing I do want to do is to remove the radar from absolutely everywhere. So radars do generate a bit of lag, a bit of a tick. There's not much need for them with the satellite view we have. I mean, it can be quite nice, but it's, we'll just switch to the in view at all times, and then we're fine. With all that said and done, it's time to do a couple of things. Research all the Deep Space Science 3. Oh, and by the way, that mod with all the extra braking force, I've worked my way through that as well. So now when we do see them stop and accelerate, they should be a little better at it. But man, these are already just going phenomenally quick, these beautifully modded trains. So what are we going to go for? First thing first, I think we need the Naquium processors. These are another weird recipe involving the power balls, the arcospheres. So we do want to get that moving while it's researching. My thought is we do have all this space here, and one of the jobs of all this space is to bring stuff in. So if I'd been smart, I would have jammed in one here. Inbound angle, can I put that here? I actually can. Is it gonna fit? Yeah, because we stripped this one away. Yeah, we'll put that here. So I'm pretty sure we generate chips here. What kind of stack are they? Let me have a look. We're going to want to bring... Oh, okay, cool. We're going to want to bring 37,000 in of those and get processing them into those advanced items. Minus 37,000. Wambo Bambo. I'll never say that again. That sounded just terrible. So well, let's put this across here just so it looks a little cleaner. So as you can see, all of this lot is still working really well, and we've had a few more Arcospheres brought back. I probably at some point will go do another little deep space voyage to pick up more. I have, after all, if we have a look, I haven't been everywhere. I've been to a lot of places, but there's more places that I can easily reach and set up my little base. So if you're familiar, that's the kind of little default base I set up. Yeah, it works. Keeps things ticking over. I do worry that the lack of power on them is an issue, because they just sit there doing nothing, and that could be bad. I mean, I can take out some of the very fancy high-end solar panels, but like, how much electricity do these need? Oh, 60 megawatts, 10 megawatts. Like, yeah, I struggle. I think we'll struggle to leave them happy and satisfied with power. So that's a bit of an issue. Okay, so now we've unlocked a bunch of things. Let's have a look. The first thing we want to unlock is the Nexus. It's a device that can be activated on a spaceship to generate data and eventually allows us to do the spaceship victory. However, for now, what I would like to do is to get the we'll get the making of stuff going. So we got this recipe. It's going to take a gravimetrics facility to do it. Do I have them on me? Yeah, I do. Actually, what does it even take to make tesseracts, gravimetric, and then all the bits and bobs? That's not too extreme. How are we gonna eject you? We can go like this. Oh, yeah, fair enough. We're waiting on the cubes because reasons. How am I going to do this? So if I want... kind of don't want to go too far away. If we were to go like this... Oh, we need neural gel as well. Ugh, it's a bit of a pain. That's okay. We can bring it in over here. Won't really get in the way if we bring it here and jam some of the advanced neurogel into this network here. So my FPS have been looking really good, but one of the things I did just recently was I told every box to pick up 10,000 science. So a lot of the systems are currently kind of catching up. There's a lot of parts of the factory working, and that'll cool down. They'll chill out in due course. Okay, so we have this. Okay, come on. Okay, brilliant. We need all the spheres. We need a test. Oh, we need the same here. Yep. We need the... We need these bad boys coming in. And should load them. Yep, that's fine. And then we will want doesn't cause any issues, no. That one kind of does. Hang on a sec. Do it like this. Okay, yep, cool, Nexus. We kind of need more cubes, don't we? So let's just bump up the priority on this just to get things moving. Put it up to 99 in case somewhere else beats us. So that is fine. We will need to... Is that gonna work? Yeah, that works. Now, what do you... Oh. One of everything. Now, it could also change recipe. Do I want to... Okay, I'm going to have to have a little think about this. I'll have to check both recipes and keep a close eye on it, because otherwise everything will just go bananas and wrong. Okay. Come this way. Oh, well, of course you aren't quite good enough to do that. That just would be typical. Alright, gel. Gel. Okay, cool. So let's have a little ponder for a second. Actually, I'll move on to researching another tech. Supercomputers, yes. So, what are we looking at here? So, one recipe. I'm going to have to do it this way. One recipe requires... Okay, so hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. Is it picking up 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it is. So that actually is okay. All right, that's fine. So what I'm just going to do is increase this to 2. So all of the potential sets of ingredients, because it'll only take a few each time. It only takes like 3 of them each time or something. So each potential set of ingredients is there. And if we just tell it to put 2 in, then it should be okay. So those are going to come in there, go there. What am I doing? Oh, really? Hang on. No, that's stupid. Oh, they require cubes and... what am I trying to bring in? Oh, I don't need these. That's just dumb. Okay. Duh. No. There we go. They require cubes and chips. The Tesseracts we're just going to have to wait for because we haven't got any made. We have been drawing. I mean, I can... Wow, I've got room for 1. Boop. Get those out. Those are all fine. How are we looking? Things are looking a bit imbalanced there. What we need to do now is put stuff back in a box. So we can put... Do I have a size? I do have a size 2. Okay, so you can put the not final product that we want. No, blacklist that. And you can have this whitelisted. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Except we'll make you that, 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 that. Okay. Yep, supercomputers are done. I just don't know why I would use them. Unless I have to use them, I don't intend to, because no doubt they're a pain to make. Yeah, like that's just so much stuff. And everything is working fast. We're going to research the 4th type of catalog. Should be pretty straightforward. 5,000 science, that is quite a bit. How are we looking up in Cubeland? Oh yeah, we better give you a boost as well. Request priority 99. Yeah, cool. And then hopefully when the ships come back, yeah, very soon, we will start to see some cubes flow through, which would be really, really handy. And then everything will work beautifully. Okay, well that's working. So we're going to have some of these slowly accumulate. How much do they generate a throw? Just 1. Holy. And they massively move the needle on our system to being like, so if you look at the recipe, they output 5 of one type. They take in some amount of a of the ball, and then they output, yeah, they output a lot. So that's okay. We have our balancer here. It should hopefully drag things back to, oof, look at all the spheres being pulled out of the network really fast. No, that's okay. It'll sort itself out. So is there anything else that we want to make? I don't see why we'd want to make that. I do get why we would want to make that. So what is it even made in? Can be made in anything? Alright, let's let's put this bit of science in there. Let's since we've got a little spot here, let us make that is it gonna pick everything up? It actually has everything. Okay, well, we'll pick up these as well while we go. Oh, of course, they're like 1 per. I need to exit that out of my inventory cleanly so it goes to the right place. Okay, good. Here you go. Take all of these. How much does it need for one of them? Oh, only 1. That's not too unreasonable then. I don't know what we're going to use these for, but okay, well, we'll just let the game worry about it. What else have we got going on? So that's them done. We can now do deep data formatting, which just gives us a higher chance of getting what we want out of a format, which is uninteresting. So how are we looking for... Yeah, here we go. So that's in. they'll be going up here. Yep, so they are. It says we can take up to 3 trains, so that should generate plenty. There's 300 there. I think it's about a 400 or 800 throughput before it moves it to the next thing. Yeah, we're so backed up on Aquatite. I've been thinking about it. I did promise we would look at doing some Aquatite processing in orbit. I don't know, it's kind of annoying to imagine the loss. So, not sure. It's the washing of it that causes so much issues. It's very, 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 very slow. Not the washing. Yeah, no, the pulverizing into powder. Very slow. Okay. Is this system generally... Okay, it's looking a teeny bit happier, maybe. But it's still not exactly... Kind of want to see this run properly. Okay, these are coming down. That's fine. Oh, I've actually got the sound turned down. Whoa, that's going to be a bit confusing for everyone. I had turned it down to listen to some news, and yeah, okay, cool. That's a bit better. There's not really much we can do about this. It's just slow. Like, this is a pretty big build, and it just takes its own sweet time. Could definitely look at doing a another Aquatite build here. What are we sitting on? It's going to crush our FPS UPS a little bit, but that's okay. We need to get that done. Oh, actually, one of the things I should do is remove these from the blueprint. And even when I look... Oh, they're not on the blueprint yet. That's fine, because it's, yeah, nothing to place just yet. So we've got the bad boy's going to go hoon around, gather all the stuff for us, which is good. Are we seeing anything go wrong? Now, I've turned all of them on for science. They're all spinning. I mean, the only thing that would make this a little easier is if we had more. So, how many have we got so far? We're probably getting 30, 60, 90, so that's 140, 240, sorry, 270. Yeah, we're really on the sort of a... Yeah, it's getting expensive, shall we say. Alright, so that's all fine and good. Do we have the thing we want yet? Really? Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Crank it. What are we going to do with this thing? So I think we need to put it in our spaceships, basically, is the next step, which we will learn about once this is done. Get these little hitches now because we got thousands and thousands of drones running around. Actually, really, I think 5 is plenty, guys. Cool, let's have a look at this thing. Whoa, it's a big one. Oh, it must be placed on spaceships. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we've got one. How many do we realistically need? Like 3 or 4 at most. Okay, I've got to get rid of these out of my inventory. I don't need switches. They do nothing for us. Are they even here for a reason? Radar are the next. If I have them in my inventory, I should remove them. That can take a while to figure out, though, so we will leave that. I am carrying reactors around. I could probably do with more solar panels, but that's fine. There's just so much stuff that I haul around with me. Okay. That's okay. Oh, cubes are in. good. Which means the... What the... Why? Oh, Okay, so we put the wrong thing in. Fine. Okay, good. Those are being built. No more came out? Okay, cool. Catalog's done. So now we're researching Deep Space Science Pack 4. So I think actually I've already unlocked the types of science we need to deal with. So this one here. Made in a Nexus, moving spaceship, travel around. Yes, we get that. This one. One Aquarium processor produces 50 data. That's pretty good, actually. I can do that nearby. That needs to be done nearby by robot delivery, I think. That's other data plus Naquium. Not too bad. Naquium plus stuff equals wormhole data plus stuff in a gravimetrics facility. Kind of want to work on that one straight away. The only issue is just the amount of cryonite and... Alright, so we already have one cryonite. So cryonite blank data. Do we have blank data? Not here. But we have the cryonite and the cubes, so in theory we're sort of on our way with that one. I'm going to put the blank data in over here. We've got the inbound angle, our blueprint, and that will work really well. What we don't have is the throughput for the cubes, or much of anything else actually. So we would be looking at cryonite, yes, blank data, yes, Naquium cubes, struggling. And I would like to do that science. Do any of the others require the spheres? No. So, actually, what is the... How many of these does it require? One data card produces, and it takes 10,000 seconds. How much does this require? Okay, we're gonna have to mess with that. So I'm just having a little ponder here. Do I want to... I mean, I think I want it relatively close. You just don't want the drones to be flying forever, right? Promptly put it down in the wrong spot. So every other one we've got is 2. Okay, there, we're going to move that. Let's go. Let's flip it this way. Yeah, something like that. Bam, bam. Oh, oh. Oh. Okay. So that's interesting. This one spits out less than cold fluid. Less than lukewarm. So we will put that here as an outbound. We put that slightly further in, and we'll make this a outbound fluid. Bang. Okay, cool. Alright, so Deep Space Science 4 is finished. Let's just make the Deep Space Science that we want. We want... Oof, big ship. Teleportation. Spaceship victory options. Distortion drive. Unlocks a victory condition. So close. Let's learn the big ship powers. So... you are going to need to kind of want to be a little bit, yeah, because I want to be able to do that so that we can do this. No, two. Just change it back. Otherwise what happens is you end up with a real massive pile. Okay. Which means that now we can afford bam, bam. Okay, it's one in. Oh, the data cards can come next. It's easy peasy enough. It's kind of a pain to have the trains backed up, which is what is going to happen, but never mind. Them, the cubes. Now, what I actually want to do therefore is probably makes the most sense to do that. And then can I jam them out to the network here? I can not. I could do that around here somewhere. Yes, I could. Loading left. It's quite nice when you make a double wide like this. So what I want to do is, actually I want to strip this back a little bit just to give us a bit more room. So let's go bam, bam, bam. And do something like that. Request the wormhole data. Alright. Okay, that's gonna work. I believe in it. Now all we need to do is actually just give these guys some... Oh, you're a difficult one, aren't you? Yeah. Let's make this belt go like that. It's gonna be like this. Alright, I'm confident. I mean, that'll work. They've already got the spheres in. Spheres in general are looking pretty small. Oh, wow, man, they're so low. Okay, yeah, you need to go a little bit faster than that, eh? Out of my inventory. You can have those. You can have those. Yeah. Why don't we move this further down, which means that I can probably move this down to here. What, really? Okay. That's fine. Actually, I should also... Oh, is that touching any... Oh, this one is picked up. Can we get it a bit more... Oh, you... So close. That was just going to be the slow one. Actually, no, I should speed them all up. Like, it's really important that stuff doesn't hang around inside the machines as much as possible. That way things are back in the network and back in these boxes, which prevents maybe calculations going a bit wonky. No, that doesn't really matter. Okay, that's fine. How many have you made? 6 lots. And you're making 1 at a time. Alright, that's... Okay, good, I suppose. Okay, so level 11. Okay, it's going to be a while before we get a shipment going. Never mind. Oh, I need to increase the priority on this as well, so that when it fills up, it does actually take it away first. No, I think these are all fine alerts. Okay. Plenty of drones. Kind of feel like one in the middle might be handy. And I'm kind of gutted that that's just like not... That's just a teeny bit far away. Right, we've made exactly like 20 signs. It's hardly doing really well, is it? And partly because I think we're getting really out of whack on the balls here, on the arcospheres. Very odd. Energy. Is this an infinity science now? Ah, so it is. How big do we really need to make it? What about this one? Teleportation. Unlocks other teleportation technology, so Arclink storage, which involves a container linked to other containers. The links of the container depend on the surface it's first planted on. I might as well learn it, and then we'll see what happens. I'm kind of curious. The problem is how many blooming arcosphere balls it consumes. But I also feel like we've got the opportunity now to make a spaceship that we would want for the big job. How are you guys looking? Okay, yeah, you're an offline job, really. I don't want to do more than that right now. You consume a lot of my UPS and FPS when we're building, so that's an offline job. But I think this is ticking along quite well. Where's Short? Now this orbit? Really? Okay, well, where's the nearest train station? I can fix that a little bit. Oh, well, up there. Got nothing on my inventory I don't want to keep. No. I think I'll start building the next big spaceship too while we're here. Our little runabout there is doing just fine. But we're going to need something really chunky, I suspect, for the job that we want to do. So, we don't have a great deal of need for this, by the sound of it, since there's only one being, only one message of an extra train required. But my hunch is that another one will do the trick quite nicely. Where are you? Space Depot, or whatever I called it. There you go. Bam, sort your life out. Now, surface, I could actually do with bring up, yeah, bring up 10 more. I actually don't think I need any more of those at all, so we'll stop the production of missile science, weapon science. Now, where's a bit of space so we can build our spaceship? Kind of thinking. I mean, maybe up here. Maybe we just come up here and we just cancel all the other building in it. That works for me. I'll park my thoughts on the Necrotite production for now. I'm kind of curious about this massive spaceship, so we shall do that instead. Now, if I just go over here and just say, yeah, just don't bother with any of that or that. Just cancel basically all of this for now. I can start laying out the massive chunky ship that I think we need to build. Alright. Yeah, minions, you can do your job too. Don't make me break out the Tesla gun on you. I'm actually very likely in the near future to use that command as a command I've been told exists to just delete all radar in the game. So all the radar we have, I would just go to every surface and just nuke a lot of it. I could use a deconstruction template to do that, but honestly I'd probably be sitting here for 10 or 15 minutes just moving the jolly template around, which would get frustrating. So I'm going to put a couple of these in just so that I can be reached. Yeah, there's a one here. Which way should that one go? So it should go that way. Oh, of course, right where I'm standing. Cool. So we have a bit of coverage now. Let's put down bunches of this stuff. Now, what does this Nexus thing take? And bonk. Only functions on moving spaceship. Energy use is proportional to speed. Can gain data from interstellar movement. Data generation is based on ship kinetic energy. Nexus is designed to act as a distortion drive, and with the right technology can enable escape from the local star cluster. If we're just doing it to make speed, it needs a box for stuff coming in and then a box of stuff going out. That makes sense. So I'm thinking a lot of stuff coming in and a lot of stuff going out. Like, this is going to need to be quite a massive ship. The first thing I'm going to want to do is to like, yeah, where? Okay, that's all coming. I'm going to want to build the really massive engine structures that we have had in the past. But I suspect I'm going to want to do that down here, of course. So I better just tear up this for now. Do I have engines on me? I got 10 of them. It's not enough, but... Right, I mean, this ship should be truly quite large. And it needs to be really, really quite fast as well. Okay, minions, you're not... okay, you drove off with all my stuff. Okay, fine. I will put one of you here. Do I want... Novice orbit. Okay, wow. It is that busy. What are you looking like? You got some trains for me? Yes, you do. Good. Bring them up. Head scratching. No, no, at the back of the ship. Back. Further back. Yeah, come here. Bring it in. So, here we want to have... Let's get on the ship. Okay, stop walking off. I need to have the staggered engines that we know and love. So... Now, what is the pattern for those? Going to be something like that. Now on the first one we don't overlap because we have to get fuel in, but on others we can overlap in a cute way. So these ones can overlap like this because we only need one gap to get maximum speed, and I need to do that. And if I am smart, I can set it up so that the no, okay, cool. Now if I take, so it's going to be like this. No, over one. Which part's the empty space? That's as wide as it needs to go. Must need a bit more up here. Not really, but never mind. Okay, so now what I can do is if I go like that with the tiles, no, whoops, need a space for the fuel to get in. Right, I can rack up a lot of engines that way. That's the current plan. So I've got my little engine blueprint. That one, I will. Do I have that in my book? I'm sure I have. I have this ship, that ship. Who knows? I will put that in my book as well. That's my sort of dock. I thought I already had that. Yeah, looks like I do, so I can nuke that one. Alright. Okay. Pondering time. I think I need to go and get more, ground stuff. Where are you? Spaceship parts. So it's going to be pretty jolly massive. Oh, don't crash into the ship. So I also need to, yeah, I need to set up more stuff as well here. That's right. So if I go like this, I can see the list of all available things to me, and then I can put them down as shadow versions of themselves. And as long as a train doesn't come in and crash into them in the next 30 seconds, I should be okay. Probably need at least 1, maybe 2 fluid carriages. Alright. No, probably not. The fluid carriage is the most idle because they're the most quick to transfer their stuff. Okay, I'm still not getting back my stuff. Oh, what am I doing? Never run on the tracks. Oh, okay, so they're just going to go do that for me. I guess that's fine as well. You could bring me what I want. I'm thinking it needs just an absolute metric ton. 15, 20 engines maybe. And I suspect I'm going to have to cut and paste the jolly thing all over the show as well. But that's okay. I can get some little space platform out there. Cover my building area a bit better. What is going on? Where are all the things being brought to me? Alright. I'm actually kind of curious while we're here. What are you... Oh no. We're out. We're balanced. We're balanced poorly. Ah. I mean, my balancing system isn't perfect by any means, so... what can we do? I think... how badly are you equipped with the... yeah, you got 30 of those. Do you... haven't got the Arcosphere collectors that we would like. Yeah, let's get those Arcosphere collectors made. And we can send that bad boy out, which will just increase the general buffer. I think we're just dealing with... we're trying to produce a lot. And a lot of it's now kind of, you know, buffered up in other chests. So, would it be helpful to add these chests, these blue chests, to the listed known buffer for the entities? I kind of suspect it might, in the same way that we haven't done these ones either. I'm really torn. Don't know. I don't know for sure. I kind of want everything to keep being made, but I'm not seeing it, so it's a bit sad. We need to put you on Space Depot, and if we go to the N key, go Space Depot, go, 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 go. 3 more trains for the Space Depot. Should be plenty. Stop complaining after all. So, oh good. I've got my plate back for the base. I shouldn't count these ones because they're about to be converted into another thing. So counting them, they're basically in a quasi state of not existing, so I should just leave them alone. It's kind of a shame the recipes don't seem to want to support what I want to do, unless I've got them around the wrong way. So this one takes these in to produce those. we've got a dearth of those, except for the first one. We got the second one and the last one. But we're kind of out of whack in a way that this one just needs the E's and it's got heaps of them. This is the one where typically we are, it's running all the time. And I'm not sure where all those E's are. Are they here? I mean, not really. Yeah, it's a concern. Alright, so we're being loaded up. Good. Minions, you can follow me to my base. Yeah, look at them, like little sheep. Yeah, okay, game. Oh, okay, whatevs. Come on, drones. Stop it. Just give it up. Give it a break. Okay, well, I can probably just park myself. No, yeah. No! Ah, you stupid thing. It's the drifting. It just does my head in. Okay, stop. Ah, the jetpack. And then the space drift. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, just stay there then. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. 13 probably feels about right. And now I'm going to do something heinous and just pick it all up. No. Gonna make a blueprint. Can't pick it all up without it having a conniption. Because I need to move it over centrally, and was the blueprint looking the same? I think it was. So that's about central. Gonna put just a cheaty jolly hack in here while we build this, just to give us a bit more build range. Alright, so minions, yeah, we've got that sorted. It's now time for more engines to go sideways, which would be oh gosh, I need to have the actual... Oh, whoops, that one isn't going to work. It's too close. Okay. Now I kind of need the engines to be in so the clipping doesn't go too wrong. Let's have a look. Is that... Okay, I can see. Yeah, okay. That looks really good. What are these called even? Ugh. Okay. Do we have some on the ground to come up? Antimatter engines. Do we make them down here? I don't think we do. Okay, we do. Fine. Unless I dump them on the ground when I came. How many are you able to deliver? Oh, 12. Wow, that'll be helpful. I'm pretty sure we actually make them in orbit at our work yards over here, and they have been, I guess, struggling. Oh, no, they're all there. It's just waiting for the game. Just gonna sort of lay out what would be essentially the basic infrastructure, right? I'm not sure how much power this will require either, but it's something we can figure out as we go. Here we go. So this one is in, which means I can use we will need a lot of pipes. Will this one just take the fuel can? If I just go like this, then that works really well. Kinda hate that. We'll see. It's a start. Minions, I mean, honestly, where are you? Oh, flying over very slowly because we've been nuking the... Why are you not working? Okay. What does it require that it's missing? We've got red, yes, green, yes, blue, yes, purple, yes, yellow, yes. Space signs, yes. 3 and 4 and that and oh, of course, duh, we don't have space signs 4 yet. So what else is there to work on? The next thruster suit, what is it good for? No, I mean, yeah, sure, let's add that to the ticket. No, we can't do that one, so... Alright, well that was confusing. I really want to get these engines in. The engine size really matters. It makes... The engine spread makes such a difference to figuring out what is going on. Yeah, okay, wow, single engine. Come on, dude. What is this malarkey? Is this even in the same grid? Oh, of course it's not. Sheesh, so that... I don't think that would have been a problem. But just in case... Oh, it actually... just in case, we'll put that there. Now, this up here is clearly not going to be there, but I'm okay leaving that for now. Yep, alright, cool. Advanced thruster suit. What do you even require, Mr. Thruster Suit? We will have a look at you momentarily. What are you? Cool. Data for science. 4 requires a bunch of everything. I just don't know if I need it. I just don't know if I want to make it. No, I don't want those. We're now in infinity science, And that's a lot. That's also a lot. D space 4, don't need those. I actually don't really have anything to research that I'm super keen on right now. I'd rather get onto, I mean, but the problem is like the deep space, 10,000 deep space 4. What are you? Okay, fine. 10,000 deep space 4 when I can't get this to work properly. It's a problem. What I might do is just run along eventually, pick up all the balls, and then put them all back in the boxes again. And maybe I'll turn off the requesters. Thinking. If I turned off the requesters, that might make things a touch easier. Oh, for goodness sake, come on. What? Like, I'm sitting here requesting the... Here we come. Engines. Yeah, that's what I want. So we've done 2 more up the side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Are 19 engines enough? I would really hope so. Otherwise I would question what we're doing wrong with our lives. Oh, better fly. I might go see if I can adjust all those little spheres while we're here. Do we have more coming up? Yes, we do. How much do we have coming up? Yeah, bump that up to 3,000. Send it for now, because by the time I get done with these arcospheres, hopefully things will be a bit better. Alright. So what I did last time that seemed to help was this, which was basically turned off every second science, whatchamacallit. I'll leave that one just because I want them. I took all of these out. None of them are there anyway. And then all of them ended up back in boxes, which was good. Okay. Is that helping? Still collapsed down to only 4 types. But we did get a pivot action going on up the top to generate the other types. So Do we just want to reduce the numbers? I suspect that there's something going on. Just too many. Yeah, there probably should only ever be one in here, because if there's one, it'll get immediately picked up. They do tend to overload or get stocked up in the machines anyway. This is fiddly. I just don't understand why we're so out of whack. Okay, well, it's sort of moving, isn't it? Oh, I've not done myself any favours by standing outside of the grid as well. Let's go see if I can pick up manually a bunch of spaceship floor. I know there are kind of calculators out there that can help you with spaceship design. I do quite enjoy doing it myself, and I haven't found the calculators particularly intuitive either that I've poked around at. Yes, give me floor. Hit me. More. Alright, fair enough. Now, is there more out there I could bring with me? Alright, let's head over. I'm sort of thinking, so I'm going to need an antimatter reactor for this job. It probably can be the same as, or do I need two? The way to find out is just to do a measurement once everything is put down and to see how close we are to maxing out the speed. So I can, shouldn't have run through the ship. So I can do, look how backed up we are. So much necrotite. I do want to get this ship working though. This ship's important. It's going to take its time, sweet time to gather a bunch of data for us. And we can fix up our necrotite production while it's doing that, because we absolutely need way more cube production if we're going to see anything useful come out of our work. Well, shouldn't have walked across there. So, rate calculator. Actually, I'm going to just save the game. I've had a crash with the rate calculator. Let's have a look. Oh, come on. Alright, rate calculator. 19 machines. They're gonna want 19.6 megawatts of electricity. I'm pretty sure a single one of these setups in my beautiful boy here generates like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what you don't want to do. Okay, that's a pain. Bear with me, caller. I'm pretty sure we generate 1 gigawatt with the reactor. I love the music though. It's one of my favorite tracks, that one, for this game. In case you haven't already heard, then I absolutely recommend the power hack of let's just do that. Well, I know it's not generating any now. 400 megawatts versus, what did we say? 20. Yeah, I think we can get away with the same powertrain. So let's just square this off. Alright. We will need everything to have like that. After that, just gonna do from the edge here. It's really important to me that I get this part vaguely right from the get-go. I mean, do we want to just make like some kind of weird bird of prey style ship, like some kind of weird Klingon ship? Now, I thought I had in here a reactor blueprint. Apparently not really. But what I can do is just look here. Do we want to do exactly this? I would not necessarily massively object to this. Like, no, not all of that, just down to here-ish. Could definitely be put on one side of the ship. Just gonna put those there for now. You can just sit there quietly. Did I not? It is 3. Yeah, I thought that was weird. We somehow not copied it across properly. Steam comes in, steam comes out. Water. What is? Oh, I know what it is. When you rotate a blueprint, you get some weird. When you rotate these, you do get some kind of weird outcomes. Am I? No. Oh no, that was fine. Water was going to come in here. Steam, power. Okay, we can just take that away for now. That's going to be the fuel. So what are we going to do about the fuel? Kind of quite want to have it's going to be a fairly meaty amount of fuel on this ship. I suspect that's plenty. So that's going to be that. think I'll just run this across for now. And we'll worry if we need to tidy it up at a later date. So that's all the engines piped in, and there is 6, 7, 8 fuel tanks, which to me seems like a huge amount. Should be able to go a really, really long way, really, really easily. It will need that, and this one will need the same amount. Okay. Can we jam? It's actually going to look like a weird saucer at this rate. No, Control X. Can we put you... I need to put the water in somewhere. Might make sense over here. Yeah, probably would. And that would go like this and be connected to there, and it would have to be, water would have to be less than about 5,000, because it's just going to cycle. And then it, whoa, come back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Goes like that. And we would do something like that. Now, you come to me. What are you going to do? Do I want to leave much space there? I kind of want to leave the potential for another reactor. Good. I haven't got any fuel in me. That would be a bit weird. Like if I have to do another reactor, I have to do a whole different kind of power setup. So that's a different kettle of fish. For now, what we would want though is one of these. I would also want a kind of a hub. Yeah, because this is going to have to connect to other ports and allow for servicing. This is going to need to request, and it's going to need to push out. This, on the other hand, needs slightly larger requesting and for a slightly larger push out. So that will be a ton of various science data cards. Then it's going to make pew pew, and we're going to hoon along at some ginormous speed. While we're here, I might jam some. That feels like a good use of time. Put some of the old power storage in. Fills the space up nicely too. So 19 engines, there's still a lot of space kicking around, so to speak. What else does it even need? Can I just move that further down? I'll just put that. Nah, not. Oh, if I'm. Oh, actually I can do it like that too, which is kind of cute. Alright, it's a bit tighter. There's room for more power storage through here. Where are we? What am I doing? Solar panels next to them. what are we doing to the actual base's power, I wonder? Oh yeah, it's not too bad. No, that's fine. So now the question is, do we just turn this into some weird UFO? I'm sort of okay with that. I mean, the ship literally doesn't need to be much more than this. It's going to need obviously a bunch of lasers. And we're going to make it streamlined as all hell by doing it like this. It's gonna need some pretty beefy shield projectors too. What would that look like if it was at home? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along here. That's gonna be quite crazy. I sort of, the thing I worry about now is it's just going to be absolutely no streamline, and we're going to have to use a ton of hull to get it towards some kind of streamlined state, unless I was to create, look how tiny that is compared to the rest of the ship now, unless I was to create some kind of pinched off area. It's tricky. I was planning to load it from the side. Can I? I can easily do that. Good. I just wish the corners were better. I mean, if we just sealed it off now, it's going to get like 0 on the streamline, isn't it? 60%. Is there any reason why I can't have 2 of these? Well, come on, get up. Minions, you could at least put that one down. There's probably no reason at all why I couldn't do 2 of them. Now, what are we thinking is going to be required here? So we do want this to be better. For the speeds we're doing, we're going to have to be really careful that we are able to defend everything. And we're getting towards the peak. 76%. I don't know, this ship is looking kind of stupid. I'm not sure what to do about it. I mean, I can try and trim it down. What I could do Let's cut off the sides. If I cut off the sides, centralized everything more, I could just do, like I could bring these in up here with a gap. Yeah, I have to do that. This is not going to work otherwise. We're going to hit our maximum stress and everything's going to be sad. It's a kind of a pain. Okay, just you. Yeah, we will do some cutting now. Ugh, it's a pain. I kind of want some of the, I want this to be pretty awesome though. So we've got the two sciencey things in. Oh yeah, let's just pick up all of that. No, Z, Control X. Is two of them even enough? Is two of them too many? I have no idea. Oh, okay. Pipe, go away. Yeah, you guys just sit. Is that even going to work? Yeah, it's going to have to work because we do need one edge anyway. Come on. How far down does it need to go? It needs to be down probably to about there. No, I got bumped. Alright, come here. Ah! Oh, one more up. Yeah. Okay, so now that's done. I can clear this. We should move all of this over. So this is why you don't put all your fuel in or anything until you're good to go. Alright, now I can chop the side off. So I actually kind of want to take the sides in once we get, so we got that like that. 4 fuel tanks. I'm gonna jam another one in there just because I can. Can I fit one more? Could do if that wasn't there. That looks weird. It'd be good if we could put one. No, it's kind of fine like that. Well, 3 fuel tanks. It's actually like that's more than I've ever been able to use, I think, so far. So we've got one like that. And one like, I don't even mind coming. No, we can't do that. Do that. At what point do we want to cut in? No, that needs to be a wall there. It needs to be... Ugh, come here. So it needs to be... Hang on, I need to go cut in there. Okay. And we can go exactly that far. What is this doing? Yeah, of course that works. It's fine. No. Do that. I still want all these extra engines. So, what do we get? How are we going to jam them in? Is that even roughly equal there? Like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Oh, that's the middle of the ship. Okay. Oh, can we jam back in? Oh, we can put it there. Put one there, which is not crazy. There might be best reserved for lasers. A bunch of areas here for lasers. Alright, so... One, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Yep. Okay, so if you're watching and you're relatively new, this is Factorio. I'm playing the Space Exploration mod. If you already know that, then what I'm trying to do right now is develop some weird spaceship that's going to help us get to a get to some science. We're trying to generate a bunch of science eventually. This spaceship is going to look a little weird, it's fair to say. What I wonder is, will the game be happy if I put like more engines like this? Like, I don't know. Oh, hang on. This one... this one's in the wrong place. That one's got a space down the middle, so it should be okay. I mean, how... Oh, I've got to be careful with rate calculator. Yeah, let's save the game first, because rate calculator will crash on me if I'm not careful. Now, if I have to go back all that way, I'll just want to throw myself out a window. I could go a little more, actually. So I've got how many engines there? 13 here, 6. So that's back up to the same 19 as we started with. But I could do maybe one more, maybe just one more, like... No. Then I can't put any fuel in the jolly thing, silly. Like that. Okay. So this is the weird front of the ship. I'm gonna need to... Is that even gonna work? I think that's gonna work as long as that center one is clear. I believe it's happy. It's a pity I can't... could I jam things over a bit differently? Yeah, probably could. Yes. If I took these out as well. If we simply... yeah, let's cut that. Let's see if we can move this over. It would be nice to have this just a little bit more streamlined for speed. What can we do here? Like... we can put this one all the way over here. And then we could put a large square requested chest. Where would your outputs go, buddy? Like that. Oh. So you guys would be making the cool science, and you would need to output to some smaller chests. Actually, I'm going to put your 4 chest over here. Yeah, so... No! So you would be fine. You, on the other hand... Oh, you're not kind of not fine. I mean, I can... kind of about the same, aren't you? 1, 2, 3. So that is 48, 96, something. And I could... never mind. We'll see if that's going to be an issue. So that now allows me to go... okay, come on. This ship is going to look really weird. Oh, okay, we just fell out of our own ship. Okay, fine. What if we just moved everything over slightly? Hmm. I don't think this is too crazy so far. Like, will it be okay with this set of walls like this? Will that count as sealed? So we do need to put a cockpit back in, don't we? That would be handy. Status check. Some sectors will disconnect when maneuvering. Is it? No. Where would disconnect? I can't even tell. Like, oh. Okay, cool. That's them. Wow, so streamline is disgusting, but that's to be expected. We need to now actually streamline the ship. We are going to have to put in some shields, and they are going to have to reach out a little bit. I've almost got enough room there. That's kind of tragic. Do we want to replace that? Kind of cool if we did, just to cover off the sides a little bit. Okay, we're gonna have to move that one back a little bit. And then these we go boom, boom, boom. So we give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of functionally the same as what they had. 2 outputs there, kind of the same as that. So they should both crank sides in theory. Don't know if I trust them. There's a lot of empty space, so to speak, which kind of bugs me, but on the other hand, it does make for good places to jam lasers. No. Now, we're going to need to do the same up here. One there and one there. We're also going to need to run fuel up the middle of the ship somewhere. Now, I suspect that the easiest way will be not this way, as it turns out. Oh man. fuel it in two places? That's a good question. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I mean, I genuinely don't think it would hurt to do that. Where are we pulling in the fuel from? We haven't actually decided where we're pulling the fuel from. There we go. We'll say it's there. And likewise there. It's kind of a bit weird to do it that way, I must admit, but whatevs. No, what are you doing? Thinking of trying to angle it in now for the streamline. No. Alright, can I even get this past this? No, I can't. Oh, you dirty thing. No, just these. So we need to go one up. And basically the front is going to just be lasers, almost all of it. And shields. May even double thick some shields. What does that look like when you're at home? Alright, ship, what do you think? What are we looking like now? Oh! Containers. 87% streamlined, so that's pretty good. Why are we so stressed container-wise? Shall we just do... So what size is that? 96. These have 48. Let's cut down on the containers. 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Put another laser in. Get rid of that one. 2, 2, 2. Oh, actually can probably even move all this over just to make it more consistent. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, let's do that. Okay, that's... I'm already happier about it because it just looks smarter somehow. And I can put another laser in. Being pew pew. That shield is kind of stupid, but hey, it's not stupid. It's super stupid. No more containers. Oh, that's still too much. Stress exceeds technology. Okay. The whole stress is fine. It's container stress. I suspect if we cut this out. Oh. What's this? Yeah. What's gonna disconnect? Come on. Where's the disconnect? Is it here? Okay, cool. We can fix that. Alright. Okay, game. We'll play your silliness. So, we can only really have one science boy on the ship at once. Fair enough. Should have thought about that. Which means that we could probably jam more. We could go for the 4. No, I kind of like the 2s. Do we have a 2 blue? Or no, we do have one of those. That'll do. Bam. So we could do that, and we could actually move this all over somewhat, which would allow us to streamline the ship a little more. If we were to do that, we could do the same over here, which is to take it in about that. So then the whole thing comes in one. Oh, just go away. Oh, okay. I mean, it still looks really ugly. But, you know, we're trying. You go sit up here. Keep out of my way. I actually did want this on that edge, on that corner like that. Yeah, we can chuck in batteries. That's all fine. There's some there's some things more naturally sit there. I kind of think this can fit here just fine as well. 80% streamlined, and we haven't really finished streamlining yet. That's not too bad. It tells me that there's a reasonable chance we can get this to 90s. The only problem is you've got to be really careful, because the front of the ship here, you just don't get much. You can't get many lasers out pointing out the front. And also we are like now at some vastly massive ship. Hull stress. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. 100% streamlined. Do we want to change now? No, we do not. We want to... I'm just thinking when we rotate, you see, when do we... No, it's never going to be the right space, is it? Because it's a jolly 2. I mean, do I want to do that? It just seems weird. Yeah, I mean, it seems weird, but it is what it is. I just need as many lasers as possible to the front. and jamming in these corners. It's looking pretty sweet. What do you think? Is this... Like, these are annoying gaps. Oh, that was... Oh, that's in the wrong space. There we go. More lasers for everyone. Do we need more over here? Almost certainly. We have this huge gap down the middle of the ship now, which is kind of a sad thing. Don't quite know what to do with all of this ship. Calculus hasn't changed on, or has it changed on? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do that now. Good, we can get rid of worrying. That actually looks kind of cool as well, I reckon. Just piping all the fluids around the ship. Ba-bam. Get rid of you, and we have a little arterial here for filling the ship up. Do we hate this corner? We kind of do, because this corner looks a bit ugly. Do we want to just put a 3 here and a 3 here? Just triangle it off. I think I do. It's going to slow the ship down, but I want it to look better. Womp. And it might actually be a good spot for lasers. It's got exactly the right amount of building material for that. Here we go. 3 lasers on that corner, and we'll get 3 lasers on this corner too. Cool. So we've sort of got all this weird space, but what can we do with it? Oh, I should make it even. Literally can't do anything like make it even. Oh, that's a shame. If I'd thought ahead, I could have made it just slightly bigger. We can put some more power in, but I don't think power is going to be an issue. So, is this thing good to go? Oh, it needs a little docking port, and I need a door to get in and out. I would say door would fit quite nicely here. Feels like an appropriate place for a door. Right past the engines, of course. And I should figure out where to put a docking port. No, you have a desire for one about here, don't you? I can see. What if we just put you about there? We will need one of them. Docking port. Let's call this one 1066. That's a good year. Alright. can we take this thing off? Got no fuel, so no. Got no water either. That's kind of a pain, isn't it? So we... Oh. Okay, well, we can do some stuff here. Let's do that. And for fuel, we'll do that. And we'll head out so that we can call in the resources. Liquids in. Put it here. I think this will be the dock for this ship. Eventually, however, we slightly configure and rearrange it. It's going to be a good spot for it. Antimatter, give me 50,000. And you will do water down here. Oh, or not. Now, what is happening? Okay, they're still moving. That's good. And it looks like the balance is somewhat shifted. Okay, these are finished 200, 500 odd each. Or total. So we're sitting on, yeah, 427 sites. It's not too bad. The balances aren't going too crazy. There was just too much demand, I think. Like, these are keeping up. Why are you not... Oh, just chocker. Fair enough, that's why we only want one in there anyway. Alright, that's good. And we've got plenty of those up the wazoo. Alright, fuel's in. So we can ship that in. I do actually want to move the whole ship over and see how it performs in trials. If it's good, I'm going to be pretty happy with it as is, but if there's issues, then we need to be ready to do some redesigns. So fill, we're not even going to put any logic on anything yet, we're just going to jam fluid in. Oh, we need to give you your orders for get yourself 500 antimatter canisters. I'm afraid it's going to be a real drain on the ship. I mean on the network, but that's okay. I feel like I'm sort of like in some Star Trek movie. Hello there. What do we do? What do we do, GMX? I don't know. What do we do? We live and breathe and have fun. Minus 50,000. Water's going to come in. Put some water in. So the antimatter the reactor requires, well, it only generates heat. It's kind of cool. It's I like that little sort of touch of realism that the game introduces. Oh, of course. Okay. So yeah, nuclear reactors, just as in the reactors here, just as in the real world, they generate heat. They don't do anything more or less than that. They're cool and all, but that's their function. So that's going to stop shortly. Yes. And now this is going to start heating. It's going to... Oh, it's already up to 700 degrees. It's going to start cooking the water. Actually, maybe I'll make that just a little bit more. And this water is essentially... It's not quite lossless, this little loop here. So the heat, this reactor sends its heat into this system. This system cooks the water, turns it into steam. The steam runs through the turbine, the high temperature turbine. It generates a lot of electricity. And then chucks out some lower temperature steam, some of which, that then gets reused by these lower temperature condensers, and they turn all the steam into water, as well as a little bit of water comes out of the system sideways, and then, so the water just goes into this nice virtuous loop. So we are very close. We're basically ready to take off. Where is my... I'm going to get a tiny spear of land. That would be nice to walk on. There we go. I timed that one perfectly. And we could put some lights on this. Oh, you might as well... how much have you got? What have I... 96 times 50. I do not want... Oh, that was a bit close. Something weird happened. 96 times 50 is 4,800 data cards. 4,800. Bam. Are there even any available? Oh, that's a good question. What I will do is bring... I think we'll bring some in. Unloading left. That way they're really nice and close. And the drones can then just go and grab them for us. 37,000 of them will do the trick. And... we need to make sure these are somewhat balanced and put them in a provided chest. Is that our biggest provided chest? No, that is. What is that? That's the 256. That would be fine because we've only got a 2 in there, so... and that'll really stock up. That'll be heaps. Yep. Oh, look how fast the trains come in. Oh, they do my head in. They're amazing. So what are you doing? Still low temperature. You got enough water in you? 3,000. We're aiming to hit 5,000 temperature. Alright. Ship is looking pretty sweet. Weird, but sweet. What name has it given itself? The Tentative. Ugh. If anyone wants to come up with a name, let me know. Just chuck anything. You can just say my name. 100% streamlined. I do really like that. It's got a bunch of fuel. It's kind of... it is kind of stupid looking. The hull stress is not very high for the amount of stuff it has, though. Oh, what am I doing? No. What? Actually, we had a box warehouse. We had boxes being made. Were they being made here? Can you please make some blue 2-sized boxes? Yes. Yes, you can. Good. Okay. No. Take that. And now I'm going to do it via the remote control. Bam. There we go. So someone is going to bring one of those over soon. One of the drones, I imagine. And I guess, look, we've got this beautiful slope that carries all the way through. So we're kind of triangular shaped. I think... I don't know if these will operate at 100% speed. Oh no, where are you going? Oh, I know what you need. You need to be this. Bam. That stops. There'll be some loop going on. Yep. That caused it. That fixed it. So they were all traveling to some location where I was calling in the spares. Yeah. I should probably get rid of these. I don't have spare cards lying around the network right now, except for the ones I just caused. Are we there yet? Yes, here we are. Yes. Are you actually working? Okay, there's... Oh. Are you jamming our pipes? No. No. I think it's output full. I think it doesn't need to produce steam right now. Okay, cool. I think... Oh, here we go. Well, we should do that. Whatever that number was. Was it 4,800? I'm just going to say 4,800. Bring me stuff. Look, I'll take a stack. I'll help. I'll help. Don't say I don't care, okay? Apparently I don't care enough to get on the ship, but that's fine. Minions. I'm so good to you. Oh, apparently we're a bit out. Take that. Really? Gonna just... Alright, fine. Well, I'll just take them right from there then. See if I care. What you gonna do about that, eh? Now... What are we looking at there? 3.9? Okay, we're almost ready to test. Alright. Yeah, I was right, 4.8. Okay, cool. So, let us save the game and then launch in case something completely bizarre happens. You never can tell. Oh, actually, I want... no, I'm going to adjust the... No, yeah. I'm going to adjust where it launches and lands from. Okay, where are we going? I want to go to dark assemblage. Let's just go out to dark and see how fast that takes. Oh, you should probably have some fuel, shouldn't you? They're operating at 75%. This stupid ship. That's cranking. When I say cranking, I mean not going very fast. Holy heck, is this really only going to do 130? Why do you... no power? Let me have a look. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's this thing, isn't it? Like, what even is using all this power? It's using 1.1 gigawatts on its own. Okay. Okay, so these are low electricity, so they're going slower. I mean, 70% would be fine. Can I? What are they running at? Okay. What happens if we? Oh no! I fell off the ship. Yeah. Okay, let's turn that off. Now what are we doing? Oh yeah, now we're cranking. Let's see what we can hit with the ship like this. I'm still accelerating. We just need to double the reactors. Come on, man. That's a much bigger ship. The when I put two reactors side by side, we'll end up with reactors like we have them out of Dark Assemblage. Why did it not generate single pieces? Oh, because we probably weren't through space yet. $250, $260. So exiting star gravity well. Let's see what it's like once. I might turn the signs back on once we're actually in the interstellar space. And we'll see if it actually makes science, because I think this kind of speed 260. Where are we? That's us there. Okay. Can I put the... Yeah, so basically when your speed... Only open when the speed is less than 0. Cool, then I won't fall out. Are we still just... Exiting stars gravity well, 260. I mean, 260 doesn't seem too bad, but I don't know. I would like it to be more. We have a fair amount of room to play with on this side of things. Now we're going to tear everything down again. Pain. Alright, now we're navigating into stellar space. Oh, there you go. What is it doing? 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it does just... $10k per second. So, oh, that's like a speed, like, depending on how fast you're going, depends on... And now we're going to start dropping speed really quick as the power runs out. Okay, well, right, we know what's happening here. Okay, let's go back to Nauvis orbit. That's so sad. Back to the... There we go. Oh, that was tragic. Tragic. So now what we need to do is actually dock and then unload all of these things. Oh, we didn't actually use a pump. Of course we have absolutely shed loads of this. If I reverse the pumps on these, it's going to be really dangerous. I've had the stations get really bizarrely broken when I do that, and they become provider stations, and it really sucks, and I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, now we're cranking back up to speed again. Oh, that's a pain. Oof, that rock took out a shield. I mean, it really took out a shield. That's a big rock. Where the heck are we? Navigating start. We must be going through a particularly tricky patch. No, we're not. We couldn't afford to take like 2 rocks in a row. That would destroy, I think it would destroy quite a bit of stuff. I see this big one. Yeah. And another one. I would like to think that the more damage the rock is, the less damage it does to your shields, but I can't promise that at all. Man, what are we doing on Dark Assemblage? That's actually a good question. How much power does that generate? Yoink. Such a big network. So here, okay, are these working? Whoop. Yeah, you're happy. You're happy. Sometimes ships might get stuck if they run out of steam. What are we looking at here? No, those are fine. So over here is our reactor. Here it is. Here is our a 4-way reactor. $1.2 gigawatts with a neighbor bonus, 200%. So they normally produce 600 with 100% bonus, 400, 800, plus another one 800. So they'd be able to produce 800 each gigawatts of heat. So 1600 would be. It would be twice this, 3 times this even. I think 3 times the power, which should be enough to keep that ticking. Oh man, there's... maybe it's just because the ship's so big. I see all the rocks smashing into it. Right. 10 seconds, we get to tear this ship down. And I'll probably rebuild it in another episode. Or I'll rebuild it off here, because I think it's going to take a while. I do want to... So I'm going to have to figure out the ratios for a second reactor. Put that in. It's going to double, maybe triple the numbers of everything. I think it's 3 of these and maybe 9 of those and more of those. And then I'm going to have to, yeah. It also might not be that fast. It might just have a lot of power and just chunk its way around. I think we're like that. So we are. So we have to pump all the fuel out. I hate losing the fuel. I'm going to just tear you up. And likewise for water. I'll do the same. Oh, yeah, let's push all that water out. So yeah, I think that's probably about all for now. Man, that is a lot of power on one of those ships. Yeah, it's going to take me a little bit to figure out how to jam it all in. I might do some hunting around. I don't see a lot of ship design kind of tutorials or advice out there. There's a few screenshots and a few people talk about it, but I think it's like not many people survive space exploration until this point in the game. So it becomes a little bit of a let's just suck it and see kind of thing. Are they getting there? They're slowly draining. There's a lot of fluid to get out through this. So until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate. I hope you found this interesting. I think we've done a really good job. We, you know, we only have to do a few things, I think, and we'll be able to start working on Science 4. It bugs me that these are kind of so slow. How are we supposed to get to 10,000 science when this is so slow? Oh, this is starting to balance out again. Just as we thought. Yeah, when we have less production going on, it works better. But until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate. If you've played this before or are familiar with how to get to 10,000 science without just having ridiculously slow wait times, then let me know. Have fun, good night, and I'll catch you again soon.